So, welcome back to the Gentleman Juggcast. I'm Gentleman Jugg.
And I'm Son.
All right. Good job. So, Son, we hit a milestone not too long ago. Probably I don't know, since the last Juggcast. We hit a milestone. Do you know what it is?
I know, but they have to know as well.
Well, I know what it is, but why don't you just go ahead and explain it to everybody? So the milestone is that we hit 100 listens finally.
Yeah.
So that's a milestone for me and you, anyways. May not be huge in the broader scope of things with other people, but for me,
get some cake, guys.
I know. Time to get your trash bags, get your cake.
Now, you got a reason to get cake now. You can make an excuse. You can say, we can get cake to celebrate.
Yeah. And I'm sure we will get a cake at some point in time.
Yeah, we're going to put me on the cake.
I don't think we're going to do that. So, but that's great for us. So I guess we're going to see if we can try to get, the next goal is to get 1,000 listens.
Yeah.
So
if we ever reach 1,000, you can get a bigger cake.
At least 1,000 times bigger.
Yeah.
That's what we're going for. 1,000 listens. And if you're checking us out on YouTube at YouTube for a Gentleman Jugg, that's going to be where you'll be able to see some more stuff. I also did something else as well, Son. I Googled Gentleman Jugg recently.
Yeah.
And I popped up. I popped up. And I'm like, oh, well, all right. Yeah. I mean, it's nothing spectacular.
What, they don't say Gentleman Jugg's a popular podcaster.
It doesn't say none of that stuff. It just Gentleman Jugg. Basically everything that I type in a YouTube video or on the description for a podcast or something like that, then it just says that.
Gentleman Jugg.
There's no fans out there Gentleman Jugg is the greatest hot new thing out there.
Yeah.
They're
just I watched it, guys.
Yeah. No, it's not even that. It's basically me talking to me, and I'm Googling myself, and only I am responding. That kind of thing.
You just walked me I like this guy.
But this guy is a go-getter. I like the cut of his jib. And that's what I'm seeing. So, whatever.
It's talking to you, Googling you, talking to you.
Yeah. With stuff that I shared about me to me. So whatever. You know what? Baby steps. All right. In our quest to get more popular, what do we got to do? We got to sit there and keep on the grind, right?
Yep.
So,
as the other YouTubers say.
Yeah. So what are you doing? What are you playing?
Well, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Revelations because I finished last time I was here. I talked about playing 2. Well, you see, I finished 2, and then I got through a whole other game, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I kept playing that one, so I got through that one really quick. Mm-hmm. And now I'm on Revelations with Old Man Ezio.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's see, in Brotherhood, he's I'm not old, and here he's okay, I'm old.
He's very old. How you liking it?
I do like it. Also, the Amulet is all black and stuff.
Yeah, it's different. I mean, I guess there's to sit there and show how old Ezio is, whatever.
He's
I don't know. I remember playing the games when you were a young cub. So it's been a while.
When I was a young son.
Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't played those in a while. I like Ezio. It's my favorite assassin, but just because I probably spent the most time with him. But whatever.
Yeah, you see him from when he's a baby. You get to move his legs, and now you get to play as him as an old man.
Mm-hmm. The only character really that I know of in a game where you live their whole life.
Yeah.
Maybe there's another game where that's like that, but I don't know of it.
No.
So, what movie are we talking about today, son?
Well, Justice League versus Teen Titans.
Okay. But before we get into that, what are we talking about?
World Wrestling.
World Wrestling? Okay.
Entertainment.
Yeah. Get the F out.
Yeah.
So what happened this last week? Because I saw last week's SmackDown and yesterday's Raw. This is a Tuesday we're recording this on. So
Yeah.
what happened?
Well, last week's SmackDown, we got the Usos, I guess, for the first time in a while. They were in a tag team match.
Yeah, and they won.
Yeah. And I guess they kind of teased they were going to fight. Well, they said they were going to fight the Mysterios this week for the title.
Already?
Yeah.
They don't even get like a warm up?
No, they're just like, we want to fight you. Okay.
I mean, yeah. Look. We wanted them to win the titles, right?
Yeah.
And we also wanted them to have the titles and be working with Roman Reigns, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, that's fine and everything, but it kind of feels like they're rushing that part, right?
Either that or they're planning for them to fail and then Roman gets mad at Jimmy and then they fight at Hell in a Cell.
That's probably right.
Maybe that's what they're trying to do.
That's probably what's going to happen. That's probably exactly what's going to happen.
And then maybe after Hell in a Cell, when he finally has Jimmy under his control, then they go back for the titles.
Yeah. Then we get to have main event Jay and I'm not a bitch Jimmy.
Yeah.
Or nobody's bitch Jimmy, whatever he said.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, what else about SmackDown?
I mean, we got, I guess Seth Rollins was back.
Yeah. Seth Rollins, his promo that he was talking about when he was talking about Cesaro. I don't usually laugh at his promos, but this one made me laugh my ass off when he sat there and played Cesaro's sound.
Yeah.
When he was in the hospital, just, oh. I bust out laughing.
Yeah.
That's just dumb. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, this guy is great. He's great. So, whatever, fine. I'm down with Seth Rollins doing what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so other than that though, like
I mean, just got nothing but more tag team matches.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about that, like tag team all over the whole entire thing, and so I was finally kind of figuring out that apparently this is like the 50th anniversary of the tag team titles in WWE. So that's why I'm guessing that's probably why they were just throwing tag teams all over the place during that day.
Yeah.
So whatever. But then they also get like, what's it called? They also get what the hell? The Intercontinental Championship going.
Yeah.
I guess Kevin Owens is the new thing going on.
Kevin Owens versus Apollo Crews.
Yeah, so that's kind of just pushing Big E to the back now.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm not upset. I mean, somebody has to eventually lose the title and so on and so forth. He had it, now Apollo has it. So,
well, it's probably because Big E might be fighting Aleister Black.
I guess that's where it's going. Maybe it'll be a good story. I don't know. We'll see. I thought Aleister Black was fighting somebody else. What's his name? Was it Elias?
Yeah.
Is that who he was fighting?
I think that's who he was fighting before.
Yeah, well, that's not happening anymore, seeing as how Elias is on Raw and freaking Aleister Black is on SmackDown. So,
I mean, at least when Aleister Black attacks, it's not some fire that's nowhere near them. He's actually there and he hits them.
Oh, that means you want to go to Raw right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just fucking tired of this show. I'm done with this fucking show. This show, it sucks dick. No. This show sucks dick at sucking dick.
It's not like, when I watch it, I just feel like it gets worse every week.
I know what's going to happen before it happens. They keep doing the same son of a bitch Raw every week.
So we did get Drew versus Kofi and
again,
and Drew actually won.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, if they really wanted to sit there and blow my mind, just knock my dick right in the dirt. If they really wanted to do that, let Kofi Kingston win, who came out looking badass. You know who he was dressed like? The Green fucking Ranger.
He should have won.
Especially if you're gonna dress up like the Green Ranger.
Yeah, because could you imagine Kofi versus Bobby Lashley? I mean, you could at least have.
I mean, I can I imagine? Yeah, I can imagine. I've seen it.
Yeah.
And you know what happened when I saw it? Kofi won.
Yeah.
So
Kofi's the only person who's beaten Bobby Lashley. Wouldn't it make sense for him to fight him again?
I was thinking that's where it was going. There was no reason why Kofi could not sit there and lay claim to the getting a title shot, because he did win.
I mean, I thought that meant that he should go to Hell in a Cell.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, he should go right away, right to the front of the line.
I'm like, Drew's never beaten him when he's like this.
So whatever.
So we're getting
Drew McIntyre gets to beat Kofi Kingston clean. I'm not upset by that. I like Drew. It's just I would rather have seen Kofi do it better, especially since he's wearing a Green Ranger costume. I wanted to see all that. Can you imagine if he has the Green Ranger costume holding the WWE Championship belt?
Look cool.
I can imagine that. But then what's his name? Xavier Woods was wearing the White Ranger.
Yeah.
And I thought that was just as dope. I'm like, yes, I like those costumes. I'm all about it. Bring it on some more.
They were like, oh my gosh, guys, could Kofi? Oh no, sorry. Guys.
Well, because before that they were Scorpion and Sub-Zero. So now they are Green Ranger, White Ranger.
What's next? Batman, Superman?
I don't know, man. I can't wait to see it because I'm all about it. I'm down. They've dressed up like Saiyans, superheroes. Usually they had ridiculous other colors and things like that on, which, I mean, they're fine for them. But now they're freaking starting to do like video games. And I'm like, yes, fucking yes. I'm down. And it was cool. It was dope.
Let's see some Assassin's Creed.
They could. Well, The Miz does that.
Yeah.
Or at least he did that. He doesn't do it now, but he had done it. And, Rey Mysterio, he's done, Captain America, the Joker, a couple other characters. We're getting sidetracked from Raw. We're talking about something way more awesome than what the hell's going on Raw.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the only other thing I like about Raw is I kind of like RK Bro, because at first I didn't really like Riddle that much, but he's growing on me.
Okay.
But that's just me. I mean, at first I'm like, okay, I don't like this. I'm like, okay, never mind. It's kind of growing on me now.
Okay. I mean, I'm not hating it. I can tell you that I'm not hating this. Of all the things I'm hating on Raw right now, I'm not hating this.
I mean, it seems like with RK Bro, they're having Randy Orton slowly turn Riddle heel. That's what it seems like.
Either he's turning heel or Randy Orton's turning face.
Yes, someone's turning.
Somebody's turning.
Someone's turning.
Somebody's got the turns. So, I don't know. But then Randy Orton, he left for a while. I guess he left to shave for a week because he came back with a freaking mustache and a goatee. So you're like, all right.
He's like, okay, Riddle, I shaved for this team now.
Yeah. And then he gives what's the move he did on Xavier Woods?
What, the Bro Derek?
Yeah, the Bro Derek.
Because earlier Riddle had done the RKO the previous week.
Yeah, but that's the thing. See, when Riddle does it, people still want to call it the RK Bro, but I'm like, no, that's what the team is called. It's called the RK Bro, right?
I mean, I guess maybe wasn't the RKO also called the Cutter?
It's a variation of the Diamond Cutter from DDP.
I mean, you could call it the Bro Cutter.
No. This is Randy Orton. He calls it the RKO.
So what is he supposed to call his move if he does it?
The RKO Derek. Okay, I'm just guessing. They're probably not going to call it anything. It's probably just going to be exactly what it is. So, whatever.
Probably the only interesting thing on Raw.
Well, I'd like to see this go on for a bit.
I hope they don't break this up.
Give them tag team titles for a bit. All kinds of stuff. I'd like to see that.
I hope they don't break these guys up in the next 5 weeks. They're like, okay, guys, break up now.
Yeah.
You guys were getting too good for our show.
Maybe there's some asshole in the back who just cannot wait to sit there and break this team up.
He's like, yeah.
Like, just rubbing his hands together.
He's like, He's like, yeah. We're gonna have Randy Orton hit Riddle with a scooter.
He probably is. I mean, if Sheamus can hit him with a scooter, what's to stop Randy Orton from doing it?
Like, we're gonna get Scooter and RKO onto a scooter.
See that now you're cooking with grease. Now you're playing with power.
Because like this guy's like, I broke up the Iconics. I can break these up too.
And look, the Iconics are going to be the team that pisses me off the most that they broke them up. Because they did nothing to salvage that.
I mean, I guess they broke up Heavy Machinery, but
yeah, that doesn't bother me as much. I liked Heavy Machinery, but that doesn't bother me as much. It's like of all the teams you broke up, how come they haven't broken up the Viking Raiders? How come they haven't broken up the Street Profits? How come they haven't broken up, I don't know, Jimmy and Jey Uso? I mean, they seem to keep wanting to break teams up. Why stop there?
Why haven't you? Well, they even broke up Drew and Sheamus. I mean, they weren't really a team, but they were for like a few weeks.
Yeah, they were friends, but they weren't tag team friends. But we could see the writing on the wall when Sheamus started freaking being real cool with Drew, because he was still heel, but he wasn't like a heel against Drew. He was just a heel. Now he's just heel against everybody. So
now he's got the U.S. champion.
Yeah, but I don't like him with the freaking jacket and the hat. I never have. I mean, it's like, it's fine every once in a while. Like when they had the street fight with him and Jeff Hardy and he was wearing it, I was like, I'm okay with it here. But he wears it all the fucking time. Like that's his fucking thing. And I'm like, I'm not into this fucking hat and jacket combo you got going on.
Well, see, the thing is, when Ricochet stole the jacket, he came out wearing the jacket and he started dabbing over and over again.
Dabbing?
Yeah.
Well, look, they had to have a reason to fight. I mean, they could have picked something other than this.
Sheamus is like, you stole my jacket and started dabbing. I want to fight you.
Yeah, but he's also got Humberto Carrillo as well. And if I'm correct, they both lost, or they both won against Sheamus.
Yeah,
via distraction.
That's a common thing on Raw.
It's a common thing in WWE.
Yeah,
they just can't. They can't stop it. They can't stop it.
We had surprise ropes, now distraction.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. And you notice that I'm trying to not talk about the Alexa Bliss thing.
Well, we it's all right. I'll say it.
Go ahead.
So I guess we had Reginald versus Shayna Basler. Because last week Reginald distracted Shayna Basler. So they actually had a match, and what I think is funny is how every time she hit him, he did a backflip.
Look, to me, people like Reginald. I think he's a joke. I do not like Reginald. I am done with Reginald. He's just it seems like he somehow tripped into being on the main show.
He backflipped his way in.
Yeah, and now he's just there. And, making Shayna Basler, who I actually like, I think that she should be like a champion. She should be Raw Women's Champion.
I thought that she was going to win at WrestleMania 36.
I thought she was going to do all kinds of things, but so far she's been on here just being underutilized and underappreciated.
Yeah, well.
Doing stupid-ass stories with Reginald and now Alexa Bliss, which I'm like, I don't care. Yeah. I don't care.
She lost her match because of some fire, and she got pinned by Reginald.
She got rolled up.
Yeah.
She got rolled up, and I'm just why?
And then later we have Reginald on the swing.
Just hanging out with Alexa Bliss, talking, and then freaking Shayna Basler comes in and then finally shows me that she can be vicious by beating his monkey ass off the fucking swing.
Then she sits on the swing, she's like, I want to fight you. And then she looks at the doll. You're just a stupid doll.
She didn't say it like that. She didn't say it like that. She looked at the doll and said, fuck you, doll. No, she didn't say that either. But she should have said that.
Yeah, no.
Fuck this doll. Fuck you on the swing. Fuck this whole entire area right here.
Yeah, and Alexa was like, no, don't say that to my doll.
I'm upset with her now. Good. You know, maybe we'll see a fucking fight, but you know what happens. Alexa Bliss, she's going to come out and she's going to sit here and play games, you know, trying to be the freaking Fiend where, like, you know, Bray Wyatt would come out. But the thing is about Bray Wyatt is that he would come out and basically get his ass whooped and just laugh and no-sell everything. She's not going to do that. She's going to freaking play around and skip around the freaking ring. And Shayna Basler's going to be like, what? And then all of a sudden something goofy's going to fucking happen. And I'm just like, I'm sick and tired of this shit. I'm done.
Like you said, with when he was just like Bray Wyatt fighting with the sweater, he just got beat up and he kept laughing.
Yeah. It was creepy because you're like, okay, I see where they're going with this. You know, but with Alexa Bliss, I don't see where they're going with this at all. And I don't even care. I don't like this.
Maybe she's gonna spray Shayna Basler with goo. Goo helped her beat the Fiend.
I don't know. She's been doing the fire thing for a minute, so.
Oh yeah, kind of like the Fiend used to.
You know, but I don't remember. Did they say it was going to be June when they're going to start going on the road again?
Yeah,
they said it was June, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's June, then that means the first SmackDown should be on the road then, right?
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then that means that we should start, you know, hopefully these Alexa Bliss things will start to be less stupid.
Or just not be there.
Well, here's the thing. See, they can make these things more stupid because there's no crowd in the audience. So they can basically cut whenever they want to. You know, but when you got a crowd in the audience, it's difficult to make it look like something's crazy. Like they got to keep the lights down for a while. Like remember WrestleMania? They had a crowd out there. Then all of a sudden, you know, the lights went out and then came back up and there was a gigantic like 16-foot box. And Alexa Bliss was coming out of it in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, just and then the black goo.
Yeah, you know, there was like all kinds of shit going on. It's like you can't hide that kind of thing. You got to sit there and freaking make it like, oh shit's going down. Like it would take Undertaker a while to jump into the ring, you know, in pitch black. You know, I wonder if there's a bunch of times where he sat there and like fucked up and didn't make it in the first time. Like, got to do it again. You know, just to sit there and look like he just showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm sure the Fiend had to do that too when the lights went out. He's like,
yeah, just a big dude sitting there huffing and puffing all the way down to the ring, just to get into the ring. And then he's standing there. What the fuck is your problem, dude?
Is that why he's always breathing like that when you see him?
Probably whenever he comes out. I mean, like, I don't know. I miss Bray Wyatt.
Oh, that's right. Still no Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm done talking about this. We got to get on this movie now.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's this movie called again?
It's called Justice League versus Teen Titans.
Okay. And guess how long this movie is, son?
An hour.
Yeah. And in this movie, they say Justice League versus the Teen Titans, but it's really not the Justice League versus the Teen Titans.
Kind of like Batman v Superman, where that's the title of the movie, but really the fight's like 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's like they fought once, you know, but I don't know. I like this movie a lot, actually. We still got the same cats playing the same characters: Jason O'Mara Batman, Jerry O'Connell Superman, Stuart Allen Damian Wayne, Shamar Moore Cyborg. You know, we got Flash with Christopher Gorman. Rosario Dawson is Wonder Woman. Starfire is new. This one is Carrie Walgren. She plays a good Starfire. Raven, Tysa Farmiga. I think I fucked that name up. I think I fucked it up. Beast Boy, Brandon Sanhu. Blue Beetle, Jake T. Austin. Trigon, our old friend Punisher, John Bernthal, is playing Trigon. And, you know, of course, Nightwing. I wasn't even going to put him on there because his role is so small here. But
he kind of, I mean, like he's in these movies, but he just doesn't really.
I think they just get all of his freaking scenes knocked out in like an afternoon for every movie. Like they're going to be in all these movies. Just say this line and then that's it. And then you're out.
So yeah, just say this line and that's it. Get out of here. We don't need you anymore.
Yeah, we don't need you anymore. We're done.
I like the most I've seen him so far is probably in Batman Bad Blood.
Yeah.
That's where he at least felt like he was there.
Yeah. But hey, you know what? He was good in that movie, at least.
Yeah.
He wasn't terrible. But this movie, it starts off with some of the JLA fighting some bad guys.
I guess they said Legion of Doom, but...
Yeah, but I didn't see any Legion going on here. I mean, maybe it was just the guys. I mean, you got Superman fighting Lex, Wonder Woman fighting Cheetah, Batman fighting Grundy, Cyborg taking on Toymaster.
I think it's Toyman.
No, that was Toymaster.
Oh.
And you had the Flash fighting the Weather Wizard.
I mean, they're not really a Legion of Doom here.
It's just a bunch of guys who like, hey, let's go kick the Justice League's ass. And they're like, okay, let's do it. But they decide to do it when the Justice League is unveiling their new Earth base.
The Hall.
Yeah. So we're going to go fuck up an MC Justice League compound. And so they did. They went down there and they blew a gigantic hole in it, pissing off Superman. I guess,
Superman's like, my action figures.
I mean, like, we never saw them do it. It was already blown up by the time we got to the start of this movie. So while this is all going on, Damian Wayne is kind of hanging out in the back doing crowd control.
Yeah.
Making sure everybody goes away from the fight by just throwing batarangs at people.
It reminds me of Just the Unlimited. Whenever there's a crisis, I'm like, I think it's either Booster Gold or someone else. Batman's like, he's like, I'm gonna help Superman. No, crowd control.
You're like, crowd control. That kind of thing. So of course he's not saying, he's just bored. I mean, he might as well say it, but he is bored. Like, I'm just throwing batarangs at people.
Move.
Go that way. Go that way. So eventually, the Justice League beats up the Legion, if that's who they really are. And while everybody's all tied up and, everybody's kind of like post-fightings and stuff like that, Weather Wizard decides in front of Flash, Superman, and Cyborg, I can just go ahead and run and get out of here.
Yeah, I can. I'm faster.
I can make it.
I'll make it.
And so what does he do? He runs, and then, the Flash chases after him. And right when that happens, Weather Wizard gets possessed by a demon of Trigon.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. Trigon's the bad guy here. But Weather Wizard all of a sudden decides, I'm going to freaking just become a weapon of mass destruction. And he beats the shit out of Superman and the rest of the Justice League.
Superman's like, what did he hit me with?
Yeah. Like, he hit you with his fist is what he hit you with. So they're fighting, they can't beat it, and then Damian Wayne decides, I'm gonna take the Batwing and I'm gonna fly it into Weather Wizard.
He's like, work.
And it worked. Weather Wizard was knocked out, and Batman is pissed off. You didn't listen to orders. Well, I'm like, what the fuck, Batman? He fucking did it.
And he didn't kill him.
He didn't kill him. He didn't. Everything worked according to plan. It worked.
Batman's like, ugh.
No one should be pissed off here, but Batman, you didn't do it the way I wanted you to do it.
No, Batman's like, you destroyed my bat plane. That thing costs money.
Yeah, we could have gotten more information from the Weather Wizard. And it's like, could you have? Because he was pretty well knocked out. It's not like he's going to sit there and tell you what he was doing while he was possessed.
I mean, you think that Damon's going to talk to you?
Damon doesn't talk to anybody. That's my boy,
Yeah. Damon's just like, whatever, man.
So I don't know. That causes freaking Batman to ship off Damian Wayne to hang out with the Teen Titans.
Yeah, because Flash's like, you should try boarding school, Batman. He's like, I know a place.
I got a place. Okay. But before we get to more of this, let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come right back. Hey, you guys, sorry to stop here in the middle of whatever fantastic point that I was about to make about whatever it is you're listening to. But I got to talk to you about this week's sponsor, Anchor FM. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Look, I've been doing this podcast for probably about a little while. And this app is actually very, very, very easy to use. It's been a lot of fun for me and Son to sit there and record. So why don't you get started with anchor.fm. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Now back to the podcast. And we're back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
So what was I saying? So Damian Wayne goes to hang out with the Teen Titans and he's immediately an asshole, right?
Yeah.
Which, you would have thought that he would have sat there and learned how to control his emotions over the last couple of movies. I mean, he did go to a monastery to learn how to control anger and such.
You can't control the grandson of Ra's al Ghul.
You can't control the son of Batman.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. I'm fine. So he meets Raven, Blue Beetle, Beast Boy, Starfire, who for whatever reason is not the same age as the Teen Titans, but whatever.
I guess she's the same age as Nightwing.
But like the way I knew of the Teen Titans when I was growing up, it was Dick Grayson, Robin. It was Starfire, Cyborg, Raven, Beast Boy. There was Kid Flash, and there was an Aqualad.
No Speedy.
Oh, yeah, and Speedy. Yeah, Speedy was there, too. That's what I remember. Okay, and then the TV show came out of Teen Titans when I was a bit older. I might have been probably around your age when it came out. And that show itself, it only had the core 5. I mean, they had other characters here and there. But the core 5 were going to be, just Beast Boy, Cyborg, Raven, Starfire, and Robin. Where they fought Deathstroke, which on that one they called him Slade because of it's a kid show.
Yeah,
Slade. But so here, Cyborg, he got to graduate to being a freaking Justice Leaguer, which I never agreed with. They could have had Martian Manhunter. They could have had, freaking John Stewart, Green Lantern. They could have had, anybody else besides Cyborg, but whatever.
Oh, yeah. Green Lantern wasn't in this one.
No, he was not. And neither was Shazam and Aquaman.
Yeah.
So when they say the Justice League versus the Teen Titans, you're missing like 3 of these clowns. So
what they're really saying is Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Friends.
It's really more Super Friends than anything.
Just the suit. Yeah, they even have the Hall of Justice. It's the Super Friends.
Yeah.
Super Friends versus Lex and Friends.
The Lex Express.
Yeah.
So whatever. Robin is already rubbing people the wrong way, and he finally gets into a fight with Blue Beetle, and Blue Beetle shoots him in the face.
And makes him Two-Face.
Basically makes him Two-Face. Raven, she ends up healing him, and then that's that.
Damien's like, watch for your shooting next time.
Yeah, like, don't fucking come at me with a sword, ass face. He came at him with a sword. He got shot in the face. He brought a sword to a freaking laser fight.
Yeah. Damien's like, don't shoot at me next time.
Yeah. So exposition. Superman ends up getting possessed.
Yeah, while he's doing some laundry.
He's doing laundry, and Trigon, one of his demons, is like, I got him. And he freaking possesses him. Now, of course, Superman fights it for a little while.
It's just funny. He goes up to a wall and just bashes his head over.
Just beats his head into it, which it shouldn't take him that long to freaking put his head through a fucking building. Should be fairly quickly, right?
Yeah.
But he's just like, I'm going to keep on doing it, and I'm going to keep on doing it.
It'd be funny if they just did that for a full 10 minutes.
Just him just sitting, just the 10 minutes of the movie is just him bashing his head
into the wall.
Probably. They could have done it. I wouldn't have complained.
That would have been funny.
But they start to show some more of like the Wonder Woman Superman dynamic where like they're dating.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Doesn't bother me. I know what happens later on. But Wonder Woman will see. She sees what's going down with Superman. Like something's fucking wrong with this clown. So eventually Superman, like Batman and Cyborg trying to figure out what's going on. And then Superman ends up freaking turning and he's possessed. And then he freaking goes after, what's the dude's name?
Atomic Skull.
Atomic Skull. Yeah.
That is the best scene.
I love this scene because Superman usually is fighting where he's pulling his punches. He's not trying to whoop ass or kill anybody. He goes to Atomic Skull and just, as possessed, goes full force on him and beats the dog shit out of Atomic Skull to the point where he's like, okay, please, man, don't freaking hit me again. He's like, okay, don't hurt me anymore, man. Look, you can have my butthole. You can have it. And Superman just looks at him just like,
and he just throws him out the building.
Yeah, like, all right, you got to stop freaking. Wonder Woman comes out, you got to stop doing it. And he attacks her, and Batman shows up, and then, he
of
brings
course,
us,
out the kryptonite.
Yeah, because of course he has to. He has to.
He's like, I have your weakness.
Yeah, I got your weakness. It's going to get you out of here, and so on and so forth. Now, if he would have came with it, he would have freaking gotten it taken care of. But, of course, he didn't because he didn't know. Superman flies off, and then we go back to the Teen Titans. And the Teen Titans are exposition dumping all over the place, where they're trying to make up, and Robin's trying to be cool.
He's like, I know you shot me in the face, but...
I'm sorry. I mean, he should apologize. He forced Blue Beetle to shoot him in the face, okay? Whatever. So, I guess Starfire decides, I'm going to take him out to a fucking carnival so they can blow off some steam. And throughout the carnival, somehow Raven ends up getting separated from the group.
Yeah. How could you get separated? Robin was beating Beast Boy.
I know. This is what's is great. Look at this shit, But she gets separated and ends up freaking getting jumped by a bunch of demons. She said that she could take him, but turns out she way can't. So, the fight ends up getting dragged all the way down to the to the carnival floor, and the Titans they take him on, and
everyone, and then Robin's like, I have to run to the car to get my gear.
Yeah, but whatever, it just brings up some extra excitement.
Yeah, I remember when Starfire transformed, you said it's like a Sailor Moon transformation.
It's exactly what I thought. I like that is Sailor Moon. Maybe closer to who is pink? I don't know which one is pink in the Sailor universe. I think it's Sailor Mercury, but it doesn't matter. Maybe Sailor Mars. All right, I'm done. But so, yeah, that's basically what it was. And she did transform like Sailor Moon, and then she became Starfire. Now, of course, the running joke here is stupid because she said that nobody can bring their gear. But yet, as soon as the freaking shit starts going down at this carnival, everybody transforms and is already in their gear.
Well, except
for Damien, who was told he couldn't bring his gear. And he's like, you shitting me?
I was like, I gotta run.
I gotta go run back to the car. So, which is what he did. He ran back to the car, came back, dressed as Robin, and freaking started owning ass, which is fine.
Yeah, I mean, this is the guy who's beaten Deathstroke.
Yeah, beating him. Well, but he held his own here. He killed some of the demons, but then they would, of course, regen. But which is fine. It didn't bother me. But when the fight finally was over, when the demons had already had their asses whipped, they go back to the Titans Tower, and that's where I'm sorry, I take it back. I jumped ahead.
Oh,
we learn Raven's backstory.
Yeah,
and at this point, I'm like, I know what's going to happen here. We're going to see this story that we've seen in the Teen Titans show and in the Titans show that was on DC before. I guess it went to Peacock. No, it didn't go to Peacock. It went to HBO. Sorry. Yeah, it went to HBO Max.
Still no third season.
But whatever. First season, this movie, Justice League versus the Titans, is that show. That first season. So whatever. So we know Trigon is coming. We know he's going to do his thing. He's supposed to come here and just walk to the city and destroy it. And I guess that's what he's going to do to the whole planet, is just walk from city to city and destroy it.
Because, when you're a villain, you just take
You
your
just
time.
take your sweet ass time.
Give the heroes plenty of chances to beat you.
Yeah. So while that goes on, and she tells her whole entire backstory about how her mom was stupid and had sex with Trigon, and they had her, and blah, 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 blah. Superman goes off in the desert, and he picks up a Stargate.
Yeah.
Do you know what a Stargate is?
No.
Stargate was a movie that came out in the, I want to say 90s, late 90s. Where it's like an interdimensional portal that goes from where you are to another area. And the movie was fine. They had a bunch of different TV shows, of which the voice for Kratos was in one of them.
Well, I guess he wouldn't have said boy quite yet.
No, he did not.
He would have been like, boy, go through that Stargate.
Boy. Hold on. Let me try. Read it, boy.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Justice League shows up at the Titans Tower now, and they're like, we got to go ahead and take control of the situation. Shit's going down.
Yeah, Batman's like, you guys didn't do it the right way.
Yeah, and Robin's like, hey, this is my family now, so we're going to do this. And tensions are rising, and finally Raven's like, those other demons that were looking for us, they're all here. They're trying to get you clowns. So, they start possessing Batman. Batman actually hits himself with a neurotoxin. I'm like, yes, Batman, that is freaking quick thinking. He could assess that he was being possessed the second he was being possessed.
You know what else would have been quick thinking? Hitting everyone else with the same neurotoxin. But Batman's like, nah, guys, I gotta save me.
Well, could he have gotten the other ones with neurotoxin?
Maybe if he had
like he couldn't have hit Wonder Woman. Maybe her weakness, her other weakness, is she can't take sharp objects stabbing her.
I mean, he could have. Well, if he made the neurotoxin like a spray, he could have sprayed everybody and himself.
Probably,
But
could he have gotten Cyborg? Cyborg was taken out later, but he sure as hell wouldn't have got the Flash. Flash would be too fast for that, right?
Yeah. But
if they knew what was going on as it was going on.
Yeah, I just like how Batman's already knows what to do.
Well, it seems like something that the Flash should know how to do. Like he can think quicker than Batman.
So I mean, he
should have known what was happening as it was happening first.
He should have ran and grabbed one too.
Yeah, but whatever the case may be, freaking Batman was the only one to sit there and hit himself with a neurotoxin. So that leaves 3 Justice Leaguers fighting the Teen Titans.
So it's not really the Justice League. It's just three super friends.
These 3 assholes fight these other kids, and of course they whip their ass. They whip all the kids' asses, to the point where Robin might die
again.
Well, no, not this. This is Damian.
Oh,
yeah, that Damian Wayne might die. So of course Raven's like, no, I'll go with you guys. So she goes, and on the way back, somebody hits Cyborg with a freaking electric dart.
Yeah,
I guess. And that dart takes him out of his possession. So now we got all the Teen Titans.
And 3 Justice League.
Well, 2 Justice Leaguers went into that Stargate. Portal.
Wonder Woman and Flash.
They took Raven with them to meet Superman, who's on the other side of the thing. And now you got Cyborg, Starfire, Beast Boy, and the rest. They're all the Teen Titans, and their goal is to go and get Raven. So they boom tube there, and Superman's right there waiting to freaking beat some ass.
He's like, hey guys,
sup?
Want to do my laundry?
Yeah. It's like, because I didn't get to finish my laundry, and here I am. I wonder if he has to buy a lot of clothes from the times that he always gets mind controlled or whatever.
Yeah.
He probably has to be like, you've been in this Walmart 8 times in the last week getting t-shirts. So, whatever.
What if he just every time he gets mind control, he's about to do laundry?
He's like getting ready to put soap in the thing, and then all of a sudden he gets mind control, and he's like, I can't do a load of laundry. It's like, you got to freaking talk to Bruce Wayne and have your shit taken to the cleaner. You know what? You need an Alfred. Okay? That's what you need.
Well, I mean, he has Kellicks, but he needs Kellicks at his house.
Yeah, I need you at the house just doing my laundry in my apartment building, okay? Clean up all this shit.
Yeah, clean up that cape. Put some soap on the cape.
I know. Freaking soak it, okay? And tumble dry, all right? So, I don't know. So they the goal is that Trigon's going to use the Stargate to bring himself back into our reality, and he does that. He does exactly that. I thought it was going to take a while and they wouldn't be able to get him out, but they got him out, because why wouldn't they get him out? They should get him out, right? So
yeah, he's the main villain.
He's the main villain. So he gets out, and his goal is he's supposed to destroy the world. So, and how does he do this, son?
He walks slowly until he reaches a city and then destroys it.
Yeah, I mean, but did he even destroy the first city he got to?
No, he tried to.
He tried. And
I'm like, come on, even computer Darkseid was more efficient than this.
Yeah. Now Superman and Wonder Woman and Flash, they took him on. Like, now this is after they've all been.
What I think is funny is as soon as Superman gets freed because he gets stabbed by Damian with kryptonite, Damian just puts it back in his pocket. Superman's like, hey, don't do that.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when he fights Flash, he catches him and then stomps on his leg.
Breaks his fucking leg. And dude's like, dude, what the fuck?
He's like, you couldn't have just tapped me on the head real quick?
You could have done anything other than what you did.
He's like, you know what? I'm just going to break his leg.
Yeah, I'm going to break his leg. How long does it take you to heal, Flash? I don't know. Are you kidding me? I don't know.
He didn't even just break it. He stomped on it.
He stomped on it with Superman power and broke this dude's leg. And I mean, the Flash wouldn't even scream nothing.
It was so painful he couldn't do anything.
I guess his mind just blocked it out.
I'm like, Superman, that's the Flash. He just stomped on it as hard as he could.
Yeah, I mean, we all know the Flash heals quickly. We know this. However,
what if that was Batman? You did that too.
I know, that's it for Batman. He's not Batmaning for at least a year. But whatever.
And then of course, Wonder Woman, he ties her up, but he keeps slamming her into the ground.
I know. Now, Wonder Woman's other power, or weakness, is that if she's tied up, she loses her power. But that's really more of a when she first came out kind of ability. Like if a man ties her up, then she's powerless. That's. But they kind of put that here because she was tied up by her lasso and she couldn't do shit. But then again, the person holding the lasso is Superman. So
I like how when Superman gets mind controlled, they just try to hit him with kryptonite, but not too much. They just do a tiny piece, right? But when Superman has to save his friends, he breaks their leg and just starts
slams them around. Well, Damian Wayne did stab him.
Yeah, but he didn't break Superman's leg.
No, he didn't break it. He can't. I mean, he probably could if he would have stabbed him and left it in there. But whatever.
They always try to be nice to Superman, but when it's his friends who are mind controlled, he's like, I'm just gonna
beat their fucking ass.
Yeah,
beat their fucking ass. So I don't know. Damian Wayne leads the rest of the Titans to go to where Trigon was, and he's gonna help Raven. And as soon as he goes to help Raven, a sword, which I thought it was Batman. I'm like, Batman got here, motherfucker! Holy shit! He's probably been possessed or whatever. No, it's a sword hits this freaking crystal that Trigon was trapped in from Raven, and the person who threw the sword was Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, he's here in hell, I guess.
Yeah, just hey, I was working with him. I was helping him do all this shit.
Ra's was like, hey man.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, bruh?
Haven't seen me in a while, have you?
Yeah. So I like the fact that Damian Wayne gets to fight Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me. I like that he has to sit there and be like, look, I got to do my own thing and you can't be part of that. He does win. And once he wins and defeats Ra's al Ghul by cutting his fucking head off.
Now you see Damien is just beating up everybody. He's
killing them.
He got Deathstroke. He got Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, I guess in these movies he'd be the Robin who accomplishes a lot.
He accomplished a lot in this movie.
Got Ra's al Ghul, got Deathstroke.
Took out freaking Weather Wizard with a plane. You know, he's doing things.
It's almost like, watch out, Batman. Robin's starting to overtake you.
He's taking it, man. He's got you. You know,
like, maybe don't get mad at him, Batman. He's doing stuff.
Yeah. So immediately after this happens, then Raven, she traps Trigon back in the crystal. Now, of course, none of the Justice League, the other Trinity of Flash, Wonder Woman, and Superman, you know, none of them can take Trigon at all.
Yeah, Superman tried to go through Trigon, like swat him like he was like a fly.
Yeah. You know, magic, I guess, but whatever.
Magic.
Yeah, magic. So, it ends up happening where like they get taken and they get, you know, pulled aside, and freaking Trigon is sucked into this crystal, the smaller crystal, to which I'm thinking like, okay, this is great and everything like that. But there's more crystal shards on the ground. If Trigon gets out because he shatters that thing, why don't you take some of those crystal shards too, so you can put him back? Okay.
I mean, or you could put him in the crystal and have Superman throw it into the sun.
I don't know if that would do it, but I wouldn't doubt it.
Like, I mean, if you really want, just throw it into a black hole.
Throw it into a black hole. Get it the fuck out. Superman could definitely do that.
Yeah.
You know, definitely do that one. So, Raven said that she's got to sit there and watch Trigon every minute of every day, which is fine. So she was going to stay in hell, but then, you know, the Titans convinced her, no, come back to Earth with us and we'll figure it out. So she did. Took a lot of freaking strong arming, I guess.
So she's basically like, now you see, guys,
I got to stay here.
I got to stay in hell because the last time I left hell, he got free. But your guys told me I should be free. So I'm going to go ahead and be on Earth. That way he can break free again.
That's right.
It's basically Trigon's just going to break free again because she did the same thing she did last time.
It is what it is, you know, but whatever. You know, after that, it ends. You know, pretty much it's over. I mean, they figured out, hey, we did it all. Robin will stay here and be part of the Titans and blah, 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 blah. We're cool. You know, so all in all, I like this movie. And then there was an extra scene at the end where you see this character named Tara.
Yeah, with the rock.
Yeah, she was coming towards Titan's Tower. I don't know why she was in a hurry to get there, but she was on her way there.
She's like, she's riding on a rock. She's like, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
You got to help me. My rock's in trouble.
Something's in trouble. I don't know. I know Tara is she's a good guy, but she also is a villain at the same time.
Isn't she the one who like betrayed them?
Yeah, she betrays them every single time you see Tara. She's betraying the Titans
for like Deathstroke.
Yeah, well, it depends on who is controlling who, whatever's going on. Because in the TV show Young Justice, she just betrayed them because of other reasons.
Because why not?
Yeah,
just for why not?
Yeah, why not? So in this season, you know, not this season. I'm not even that show. In this movie, she's just showing up. So I kind of know where she's going with it, but whatever. I'm cool with it. I like this movie. Yeah, I thought this one was better. And what's weird is that this movie was the exact same amount of time as the last movie, Batman Bad Blood. And that movie felt like it was freaking like flying through things super fast.
This movie is the same amount of time, but it does feel like
it felt like it was longer.
And it kind of concentrated a little bit more
on like what needed to be done.
Yeah.
And I was way into that. And so for that, what do you want to give this movie?
I'll go with a 4.
I was going with a 4 as well.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to do.
4 because, you know, Trigon has 4 eyes.
You really reached really hard on that one, didn't you? You must have spent all night thinking that one up.
Nah,
I'm going to say this in the podcast and it's going to kill. And it didn't.
Well,
they can't all be funny. Yeah. What you should do is just stop. That's what you should do. Whatever. Like I said, I liked the movie a lot. I thought it was great.
Good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I hear the next movie that we're gonna watch is gonna be just as good.
All right.
I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is.
Well,
You'll find out on the next one.
Because it's happening.
Huh?
Because it's happening.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. We're gonna watch it. And hopefully I can get these things out by Monday. That's my goal for the next few months. Try to make sure I get these super freaking podcasts out by Monday.
We always do it on Tuesdays.
I've been trying to do it on freaking Sunday, but then Sunday just doesn't seem to want to work out for me.
What's funny is that like we started our one on Saturday, and then you're like, okay, we're gonna stick to Saturday. Then we did Sunday. We're like, we're gonna stick to Sunday. Then we did on Monday. We're like, we have to stick to Mondays, but now we're on Tuesdays. Then you're gonna say we're gonna stick to Tuesday, so it's gonna happen on Wednesday.
Look, okay, look. I'm working on it, okay? All right, things are happening. All right, I'm putting out the YouTube videos. Do you know how long it takes to edit one video?
A while.
It takes a while. And I spent like freaking half my Resident Evil gameplay just trying to sit there and make the sound work right. And one of them, I had the washing machine and the dryer playing in the background, like a freaking amateur, because I am, but still.
And one of them, you thought you were talking the whole time.
I sat there, thought I was talking the whole time, and I didn't. And the mic wasn't even on.
Yeah, I was in that one too.
Yeah, we just couldn't hear you, huh?
Yeah, I was in that one, but you guys couldn't hear me because it didn't record.
You sure as shit couldn't hear me. I got it. Okay,
you should have heard the points I made.
Yeah, they were incredible, weren't they?
Yeah.
I got better, okay? It's working now. All right? Trying to sit there and freaking, record off a PS5 is difficult as shit, but we got it. And now the editing is taking a while, and I got it. I'm doing it. I'm getting better.
Yeah, so
someday I'll be able to freaking add music to my freaking podcast. I got to write a song. I think that's what I got to do. I got to write a song.
Make a rap song.
I'm not going to rap. It's just going to be like a jingle. I'm not rapping. I'm not a dope rapper.
It could be like, Gentleman Jugg and Son, yo.
That's not what's going to, that's not what it's going to say. That's not what it's going to say. I'm not even going to say anything. It's just going to be, I'm just going to, a jingle.
What's it going to sound like?
And I'm not saying anything. I gotta make one.
Yeah.
Because I gotta put it in the freaking episodes too, right? Of YouTube.
Or you can just play the sound of you pouring out a milk jug.
Yeah, but I don't want to waste milk. I don't even like milk. I hate milk.
Oh, well, apple juice jug.
Apple jug. It sounds like a cereal or something.
Apple
Get yourself
jug.
a box of apple jugs.
Yeah.
No. I'll figure it out. And then
yeah, then we'll have some music for this.
Yeah, I mean, I got just a little bit of artwork that I got from one of my friends named Chris Chan.
Chris Redfield?
No, Chris Chan. He's a good friend of mine. So at some point in time, he'll make a website and then I can plug his website. So we can go there.
Yeah.
But all I can do currently is I can plug my my YouTube channel, at Gentleman Jugg. I can plug my Instagram and I can plug my Twitter. It's all Gentleman Jugg.
Yeah.
And you can keep playing Assassin's Creed for whatever reason you won't play. Do you even know how to record a video on YouTube? No, you don't.
No. I mean, I could. Then you could be watching Son, fall off a cliff for 20 minutes and miss jumps.
Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that.
No, it's all right. I'll do what everyone likes. I'll play Fortnite.
Yeah, that's what the people want.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and call this an episode, and we'll see you on the next one
when it's ready.